What a night of football we have ahead of us. Europe's top leagues are absolutely buzzing with action. From a massive London derby to a tactical chess match over in Spain, we're going to break down all the key storylines and battles you absolutely need to be watching. So, we're diving into 7 huge matches across England, Spain, and Italy. The whole idea here is to give you that tactical edge, the real analysis for each game. So, let's get right into it. All right, we're kicking things off in England with 4 Premier League games, and believe me, every single one has something big on the line. We're talking European hopes, relegation fears, it's all happening tonight. And our first match is a beauty, a classic London derby under the lights at Craven Cottage. You've got Fulham taking on their big rivals, Chelsea. We're looking at a 2-0 win for Chelsea here, and it really comes down to 2 things. First, Chelsea's attack is finally starting to click and their wingers are finding all sorts of space. But the big one, Fulham are missing their midfield engine, and that could just leave their defense totally exposed. It's a tactical mismatch, and that's why Chelsea are the clear favorites. Okay, let's move on to our next game, and this one is a fascinating clash of styles over at the Etihad. You have Manchester City's raw power against Brighton's really attractive, keep the ball on the floor kind of football. The prediction here is a 3-1 win for City. And yeah, while Brighton's style can cause problems for a lot of teams, City's high press at home is it's suffocating. Plus, you have a fully fit Erling Haaland making those trademark runs. For a team that plays a high defensive line like Brighton, that could mean a very, very long night. Next up, we're heading to Turf Moor. Burnley are facing a Manchester United team that's really starting to build some proper momentum and find a bit of consistency. This one feels pretty straightforward. We're predicting a comfortable 3-0 win for Manchester United, and it's all about the massive gap in form. United are so fast on the counter, and their pace out wide is likely going to tear apart a Burnley defense that has really struggled against top-tier attackers all season. Yeah, expect a dominant show. And for our final stop in England, we're heading up to St. James's Park. It's been an absolute fortress this season, and tonight, Newcastle United take on Leeds. A solid 2-0 Newcastle win is what we're expecting. This is a classic case of a rock-solid defense just smothering a pretty blunt attack. Newcastle's organization at home has been just incredible, and while Leeds will bring a ton of energy, they just don't have that clinical edge you need to break down a defense this good. It points to a controlled, professional win for Eddie Howe's side. All right, let's switch gears and jet over to Spain for a massive one-off cup tie. This is the Supercopa de España semi-final, where the drama is always turned up to 11 and the stakes just couldn't be higher. And really, this is what the entire match boils down to. It's that classic tactical battle, right? You've got the tough, physical, in-your-face style of Athletic Bilbao. Can they do enough to knock Barcelona off their beautiful passing rhythm? So yeah, it's Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao in this huge Supercopa semi. We're predicting a tight one, a 2-1 win for Barcelona. Look, Athletic Bilbao live for these cup competitions. They're going to make it a fight, no doubt about it. But in the end, that little bit of individual magic from Barcelona's attackers, who are in great form, should be just enough to see them through a really tough game. Let's move on to our final destination, Italy. We've got 2 of Serie A's big title contenders in action, and for both of them, these are games they're absolutely expected to go out and win, no questions asked. First up in Italy, you've got the title favorites, Napoli, playing at their fortress, the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, against Verona. A confident 2-0 home win for Napoli seems to be on the cards here. I mean, they've been an absolute machine on their own turf, scoring goals for fun and staying solid at the back. With Verona missing a key defender and having a poor record in these big away games, everything is set up for a commanding performance from Napoli. And for our 7th and final match of this briefing, we've got another Italian giant on the road. Inter Milan are traveling to take on Parma. Our final prediction is a professional 2-0 away win for Inter. This all comes down to what people call a champion's mentality. It's that ability to just control a game on the road and get the win, even if you're not at your spectacular best. Inter's squad depth and their experience in these situations should just be too much for Parma to handle. Okay, wow, we have covered a lot of ground in a very short amount of time. So let's pull it all together now with a final, complete rundown of tonight's incredible action. So just to recap everything for you, in the Premier League, we're expecting home wins for Man City and Newcastle and away wins for Chelsea and Man United. Over in Spain, Barcelona are tipped to just get past Athletic Bilbao, and in Italy, both Napoli and Inter are predicted to pick up solid professional wins. So, there you have it. The analysis points to a clean sweep for all the big favorites. But you know how football is. It almost never follows the script. So, that leaves us with the million-dollar question. Which one of these games is going to give us the big shock of the night? Let me know what you think. Thanks for joining.